What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right.
Well, yes.
What's up, everybody? Friday. It's Friday, and we're not following the World Championship because it's lame, and I'd rather just play chess. No, not interesting to me. Never was. Anyways, overrated. So, good analysis stream yesterday. That was fun. I didn't want to stop. We did like 4.5 hour stream. Oh, historical stream. Acerbate, tell us. Historical stream. Quotes. No, you have it in parentheses. Thursday analysis. You mean it was like a long stream, or why was it historical? I'm taking challenges here. 7 plus 5. Opening requests for Fridays. Fast Friday opening request stream. Nice to see Acerbate. Nice to see Acerbate here on time on Friday. Usually he's sleeping. Blobix and Jim. You guys are still here from last night. Blobix subscribing. He subscribed for 34 months. Thanks for staying up. 34 months. You guys watching? Yeah, we don't sleep all night. Damn. That's commitment. That's what Acerbate does. You think it's a joke. Jim's joking, but Acerbate's serious. Your target is 300 months sub. Man, my target is to live that long. Let's see. For Blobix to go to 300 months, we need 200 and... I need 266 more months. 266 divided by 12. What does that come to? Like 20 some. Yeah, we should be able to do it. I think we should just about be able to do it for you, Blobix. I think we can get you to about... I should be able to get you. Unless Nils... No, I'm not accepting any more Nils snooze fests. Like, he didn't donate. He lied about donating to get his game analyzed, and then... I'll look at it from hell. I hope I'm broadcast in hell. I should be, because I'm not going to be broadcast from the other place. No, he didn't donate. I guess he just forgot. And like, to be fair, like, he's donated before many times. I guess he just, like, he forgot. Yeah, I sent him a message. Said I'm heartbroken. But I told him that Arsenal was coming to get him, for taking away his chance to play. And not even, like, making a donation to the stream after all that. And I did a really long analysis of that game, like 25 minutes, 30 minutes? We seemed like we were analyzing that game forever. Guys, we're taking 7 plus 5 challenges. Arsenal fan Richie seems to be challenging me. It was long. Yeah, it should be a mega donation. That needs like a dinosaur-sized donation. Maybe like $100. So Arsenal fan is first if he wants to be. But he might want to, he might want to wait. You better get it in before Nils gets here. Alright. Should I start? You'd like to see Sladgie playing the Mackenzie attack, whatever that is. He's got to go. I'm taking the challenge. I don't remember what the Mackenzie attack is. What is that? Oh, Sicilian Dragon. Good suggestion. I forgot again. Well, I got no requests from Arsenal fan. Requests are optional. Thank God you don't play Bishop C4. I love you. I love you for not playing Bishop C4 Arsenal. Just Just so you know. Thanks for not playing the exchange variation, too. God. Arsenal real opening. Okay. Last time I played b5. What was my idea for today? Oh, there was the bishop e7 move. Ooh. We're gonna confuse him. He wasn't even phased, not even slightly. Not even remotely phased. Bishop f6. What happens on bishop f6, I wonder? We'll have to look at that in the secret analysis lab. What Emery Tate called the woodshed. I bet the Tate offspring have a woodshed in Romania too. Alright, I don't want to know what goes on there. You don't want to know. Are you going to request a specific opening if there's a request? Are you going to play? Yeah. Yeah, but you have to be a subscriber, which you are. But, yeah, exactly. Exactamundo, as the Fonz would say. Mackenzie Molnar. I don't understand what a Molnar is Hungarian. Molnar, I don't know what that is. It's a Hungarian sounding name, but he's an American chess player. C3, knight d7. Now what do I do? Well, bishop d7 is a lame Steinitz, so that wasn't my plan. Castle. Hey, by the way, do you speak Hungarian fluently? Fluently is, I don't think I speak anything but English fluently. I could have spoken Spanish fluently if I had stuck with it. I'm not that linguistically talented. But no, I wouldn't call it fluent, really. I have a pretty broad knowledge of vocabulary. My grammar sucks. So, I'm basically like a first grader. Kindergarten, first grade. I mean, I can communicate, Somewhere between I can't speak and I'm fluent, but I just don't think I'm particularly good at Hungarian, or any language for that matter. Better than my Greek, though. Well, it's hard, but it's just more weird than hard, I think, because it's unrelated to anything else. Mackenzie dominated American chess from the time he immigrated in 1863. Jesus Christ, what was he, like a Civil War-like veteran chess player? He played chess with Abraham Lincoln. Yes, he was in the Union. Wow. You never hear too much about Civil War chess. Oh, you have a Civil War chess set. That was a classic when I was a kid. They used to advertise that all the time. The Civil War chess set. I remember. The Franklin Mint or something. Bet those are in short supply today. Okay, so we're strong pointing e5 here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to play chess, basically. Without weakening my queen side. Arsenal's a classical kind of... He's a classical kind of e4, e5 player. Am I really going to do this now? After all this, I'm going to transpose and turn it into... Wow! Basically, we transposed to a normal. Why do I want to put my knight on b6? I want that was a smart move. I was going to play knight a5, and you circumvented it. Got to give you credit for that. creditor. Arsenal's a creditor. I'm gonna go here anyway. This is some kind of weird ass transposition to a normal Lopez, using the strange move order for black. That's interesting, Bobix. How do you know so much about Civil War era chess? I don't imagine a lot of French people are real up on their Civil War chess heroes. I had a neighbor whose hobby was the Civil War. Ah, Wikipedia. Alright. Wow. D5? Knight C6. D5, Knight D4. Makes me feel like I'm playing the King's Indian again. Alright. Damn, dude. Yeah, I've heard the name Mackenzie, but I never looked at his games. We're going like pre-Morphe. Or no? No, it's like post-Morphe. Did he play with Morphe? They overlap? Morpheus. Initially Knight B4. What is my plan? Don't be a ding. Knight B4 was risky. I would have to play A5 and weaken my queen side. But, you know, this is not second nature. I don't really know the black side of the Lopez that well. It's not like I've been playing it like the Sicilian all my life or something. Things just don't come that easily to me here. I have to really think. Damn, Arsenal's like really good on the white side of the Royal Pez. And he's super fast and a natural. But I guess if you play E4 you get a lot of practice against noobs, because 99% of people under 2200 on online play E4, E5. You don't get to practice anything else, but at least against E4, E5 you get a lot of practice. That's the good news. We've got good news and bad news. It seems that Mackenzie never played Morphe. Morphe retired early, right? That's the problem. Pre-Civil War? Actually, I don't really know the dates. Those 1800s for me aren't. I didn't pay enough attention in history class. I also, I don't know. I don't feel like our history coverage was that good. Especially during his peak years as a player. It's a peak player. Player peak. Dun, 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 dun. Autopilot will only get you so far. Then you have to actually start calculating. Damn, dude. 2560 for Mackenzie. I don't know, man. I'm skeptical. I've got to be honest. I'm a little skeptical. Marshall was only 10 points higher. Dude. You gotta consider the level of competition in Marshall's time was much, much higher. I don't know. Marshall time. Do. Can't touch this. Where am I gonna go? Would you like to sack the exchange? Oh my god. Dude, get some testosterone or something. Jesus, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I was just joking. Seriously need to take a chill pill. It just because it's playable doesn't mean you should do it, you know? He prepared something as line. It looks like he just sacked the exchange because it feels aggressive, but objectively he shouldn't. I think he's slightly better. He has a very controlled position. Why would you risk sacking the exchange? You know, my old friend David Vigorito used to make fun of me for doing things like that. Like, instead of slightly better, you take like unclear. Why do you want to go from slightly better to unclear? Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't better, I wouldn't do. You know, I wouldn't say it was a bad idea, but seems like a bad idea. Creative, yes. Interesting, yes. Good? I don't know, dude. Damn. I don't understand why he's so freaking fast. Looks like his bullet rating might have gone up. Damn, did you raise your bullet rating a lot? Arsenal, you also have like a ton of games. Like, must be playing a lot. Did he raise his bullet rating like 150 points? Wasn't it like 1900 or something before? He must be playing a lot of bullet. He's playing super fast. Jesus, dude. It's entirely poppable. It's poppable that this exchange sack is completely sound. That doesn't mean you should do it. And what I don't like is that he like did it instantaneously without even thinking. Why would you do that? Like, you've got tons of time. All right. Poppable. The feeling was poppable. It's obvious, like, he's just, like, trying to play super fast. He's obsessed with playing super fast. That's what bullet chess does to you. It turns you into, like, a slobbering zombie. No, I think it was sound. That's not really the issue. I think. Is it necessary or good? Is the real question. Appropriate, maybe. I mean, it's like he's just trying to run me over on the clock. That's the number one priority. I just can barely, like, make a move fast enough. Guy has a lot of caffeine in his system or something. We're talking about serious caffeination on Arsenal's side. Testosterone, caffeine, and lots of bullet chess. If he could harness the skill and not be so, I don't know. Harness the skill. Remember to harness the skill. Harness. Harnesses. Yeah, man. Can't believe this is an increment game. Dude, how many energy drinks do you like drink on a daily basis? Fuck. He makes Jim look slow. Just stresses me out how fast he plays. It's crazy, man. I mean, his speed is unreal. I mean, this is like, I'm just rushed and I have no time. You're completely winning and then I'm completely winning. It's like garbage, man. The first half of the game is okay, but then it just like melted down. Okay, you weren't winning. You were much better. You were better, and then I was totally winning. And it's just all completely random because we're just playing bullet. Just don't have enough time. Unbelievable. I felt like, how do you play so fast, dude? Why would you like sack the exchange there? I mean, okay, it's playable, but it's like, damn, insta sack. Why? You're like slightly better. You could play b4, for example. I should beat you after rook takes c5, but it's not that easy. You're probably not lost. Then you were lost later when you started just like trying to flag me. You were like a drooling zombie. Trying to win on time. But you like jettisoned your whole position in the process. You're lucky I like never play bullet, and I never play blitz anymore. The quality of the second half of this game is... This is my first game of the morning, but horrible by me. Like, I should be able to play better in time pressure. I know, man. You always say that, and everyone always says that. I don't know what you say, what you call it. Then I'm not trying to win on time. This is big. That's what. It's unbelievable. That's what World Loser got all offended, when I would say that. But it's like, well, what is it then? Like, why are you playing so fast? If you're not trying to play for. If you're not trying to win on time, then why are you playing so fast? I don't understand. You have like a minute more than me, What would you call it then? If you have more than a minute more than me, and you're like making instant moves, you're kind of in a rush. You gotta catch a bus in 40 minutes. Have another energy drink. Alright. It just makes me stressed out, man. You got 40 minutes. I know we might not finish the game in time. I get it. It's alright. You're talking about in general. 40 minutes. Yeah. You want to try something new and lose? I hate being rushed. I feel like I'm rushed. It's always my turn. Can't believe it. My technique is horrible and I'm slow. But I had a bad king. That was a really bad second half of the game in time pressure for me. I should have been winning. You think like 5-second increments would be enough to play a good game, and I can't. I can't play quality moves with 5-second increments. Sladgie Khan. Yeah, alright, Husky, you're right. It's hard to stream and play fast. I don't know. The pace. It's also hard if I'm not drinking alcohol. Play better. I play better when I'm drinking. Alright, what are we getting here, Jim? If you play... No, I've talked about this before. I think like some people are afraid of getting time pressure. For Arsenal fan, it's like having just a minute left is like, he doesn't like to have no time left. So a minute left is like he's in time pressure. I'm used to having just my increments left. So it feels like he has to play fast when he has a minute left. I just let the clock tick down to the 5-second increment so I can be in perpetual time pressure. So in my county, we don't have time controls. I'm trying to think of a joke to make, but I can't. Too early. Jim's playing the Queen's Gambit Accelerated, my favorite. Oh, for Blubbix. Yeah, Husky has a point, you know. No increment. Well, I mean, I grew up with no increments. But I've totally converted. I mean, I played chess for 20 years with no increments. But it's like a different thing, you know? They're just different animals. 5-0 blitz is 5-0 blitz. I mean, I know, at least I used to know how to pace myself for that. Increment has been created for Sladgie. Increment destroys Sladgie because Sladgie is addicted to wasting his time now. It's turned me into a time pressure addict, is what it did. I was never a time pressure addict. I never had perpetual time pressure. I was like very average until we started with the increments. You know, I want to try E5. What do you mean E5 against what? E5? Well, what versus what? Bishop F4? Where would you play E5? No, you had to play it on the second move. You know that. Stick to the double fianchetto. Oh wow, you can play it against Queen C2? Oh, like a sort of... Oh, interesting, like some kind of weird deferred Budapest? Oh, Queen C2 is a move, right? I've never seen anyone play E5 there. Is that a thing? I have a shelf. What do you do? Pawn takes pawn, knight G4, Queen F5. The shelf elf. Do you have like Queen C2, E5, takes, knight G4, Queen F5, Queen H4, or something? Jim's been spending his time analyzing very strange things. Queen D3. Arsenal. Yeah, I'm not going to try to refute the accelerated Queen's Indian. Take care, Arsenal. Enjoy your increment. I mean your excrement. Or whatever. What's the opposite of increment? I like you a lot. I have been watching you for years. You do not like the increments. Well, all I know is that it's caused me to become a time pressure addict, because I know I use it as a crutch, basically. When it was sudden death, I didn't have that, and I never let myself get ridiculously low on time every game. I think knight on BD7 is not too common there. Never late to double fianchetto, Jim. Texas Ram, thanks for watching. Yeah, bishop E7. Yeah. Increment smells good. Especially in Bavaria in the fall. That's my favorite thing about playing in Tegernsee. C. The smell of increment in October, November, in farm country. They use a lot of they use a lot of increment in the fields. When I first started playing like 4 years ago, I played against you and you beat me in like 4 moves. I'm getting weaker. Alright, we got bishop shelf. Man, Arsenal plays well. He's so nice and fast. He plays like he's on coke or something. Just tons of energy drink. See, I don't have that. I don't have any kind of energy. That's my problem. Taking freaking beta blockers for my blood pressure. If anything, it makes me like I'm like too relaxed. I don't have like really bad blood pressure, but I have enough that I should take something to control it. So, because if you have high blood pressure, even if you're not in danger of having a heart attack or something, it does damage to your organs if you have high blood pressure consistently. You just like to say that back then and now, you always look like you took a shower and wear very old t-shirts. Well, I definitely take showers and wear old t-shirts. So that's very accurate. At least not want not. Yeah, I had a similar game recently. But that's funny, Texas Ram. Well, oddly enough, it's funny that you mentioned that because a water pipe in my building broke today, and there was a message on the door that said, "Sorry, the water's turned off. We might be able to hopefully turn it back on around 1 p.m." So I don't want to disappoint you, but I didn't have a shower today, and I almost take a shower every day, so it's just really bad luck for you that I didn't have a shower today, ironically. Alright, bishop c6, because I know you might be disappointed. I like to look clean for the audience. Yeah, I find that taking a shower every day. I got this from Kurt Vonnegut, by the way. I don't know if you guys read like real literature, but Vonnegut is one of my favorite authors, and I don't remember which book it was, but he was talking about he was in World War II, and he wrote a lot of sarcastic, sort of facetious books about stuff, and one of the things he was talking about was like he made up a story about the British officers in the prison in the German prison camp. In the story, the British officer said like you have to maintain. He was trying to keep the morale of the other prisoners up, and he said you have to take a shower every day because it's good for your mental state. If you don't take care of yourself, you start to sort of slowly decline. You really need to read his books. Was a great author and a great person. I think he died in 2013. All right. What do I do, Jim? You managed to defend this? Oh, wait. Damn. Somehow he's managed to escape all danger here. It's really weird. But always, take pride in your physical cleanliness, and because, like during the pandemic, for example, it was easy to be really depressed, and I think just simply by taking a shower every day, helps us to not get like completely depressed. Little things like that. Jim, I thought Jim was lost, but he somehow, I don't know, I must have missed something here. I'm not very sharp when I first start playing, usually. It takes me a couple games to get warmed up. I'm sorry if there's like a massive sun ray on the screen on the camera, but it's very rare we get actual sun here. This is like the second day in the last like 10 days where it didn't rain. One of the many reasons I want to move to my new apartment. I have freaking chirping birds, pigeons, ambulances, sun in the window, noise, rain, water leaking. It drives me crazy, man. The chirping birds wake me up. These freaking chirping birds. At like 4 o'clock in the morning, I have to wake up to chirping birds. I mean, birds, it's nice, you know. But do they really have to start chirping at like 4 o'clock in the morning? Come on, bro. Nothing against birds, you know. I suck. I just have nothing, man. Unbelievable. My new place has no freaking roof, so there's not going to be. You know, there can be birds outside on the balcony or something. But my room will be on the other side of the apartment. My daughter saw me with an old shirt, and she told me it wasn't a t-shirt. It's a rag, father. Nah, my dad grew up in the Depression, so he instilled in me the sort of old school values, like I never throw shit away. Shower matter. Don't talk about shower matter. I'm gonna get Astromate excited. I'm out of time again. D5 or pawn takes pawn. After pawn takes pawn, I probably have like 0.1 advantage if I'm lucky. Let's go with the passer. Maybe we've got something here. That pawn is, it's pretty isolated. You hear those chirpy birds? Cheep, cheep, cheep. Dude, I don't mind, but it drives me crazy at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's unnecessary. They need to wait until, I don't know, man, 6 or something before. It's not even light yet, and they're fucking chirping. God. People are inherently stupid, bro. That's why. Did you see the evil chess site has 4 different... Now they have Portuguese, German. They've taken over everything. Turkish. They have a Turkish stream. They must be generating a lot of memberships with all those idiots following CheeseCom. But you know what I noticed the other day? One day on lichess, I had seen 117,000 players logged on, which is, I never saw it that high. But maybe it was because of the World Championship or something. I mean, CheeseCom is like, Why do people like read People magazine, you know? Some kind of really cheap magazines, for example. Jazz. I'm a jazz player. Oh, this sucks, dude. Out for a draw. Why didn't you trade queens? I mean, I might be better after not trading queens. Damn. If I had known you weren't going to trade queens, dude, I wouldn't offer a draw there. Look at this. Look at the engine, man. After queen takes queen, it's dead equal. But you didn't want to trade queens. Are you crazy? Why would you not trade queens? You know, you can feel much more at ease, I think, after trading queens. Nice solid blockade of the d7 square. Look at this, man. Everything was fine till about move 20. I can't believe I'm plus 1.4 here. It's almost hard to believe. I didn't think I was really better at all. No, that wasn't a problem, Antonio. Yeah, I didn't see bishop e1 until after I played it, but yeah, I get the pawn back on b6. But that's not the issue. You know, why would I trade queens there? It was a mistake, but I was just going to flag. You know, again, it's just time. I have a little edge here with the passed pawn, but trading queens, I know it's a mistake, but I just, like, I got to make a move, you know. Solid game by Jim. Man, I thought I had you. What's with the move order in the opening? So knight on bd7 is actually played? Bishop e7 is better. This is actually interesting. But bishop e7, that's what I've always played, bishop e7 with black. Seemed weird to play knight on bd7 because I have this take and you can't take with the knight. I mean, don't you want to take with the knight on d5? No. I mean, you really don't want to. You play the b3 with white, man. Don't you want to take with a knight here? Why do you want to have a bad bishop? After knight on bd7, I'm just chopping and you're slightly worse. If you like this position, you know, maybe it's objectively a better way to play for a win, but it's also a better way to play for a loss, I think. Much harder to play this. Interesting. Queen c2. Newton versus Udaz in 2005. Leonid would sometimes play in like what was it, the New York Masters rapid tournaments and stuff. Wonder if this is a rapid game. Rip Christina Foysor. She passed away. I never knew her, but her daughter was the one who, it's like a chess family, the one who won the U.S. Women's Championship at one point and married that Iranian guy. I don't like this, Jim. This doesn't look right. What are you doing here? You know? This is the best my position got. You like waste the tempo with rook c8 and you're still okay. Damn. Rook e1. Seriously, I don't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do. Alright. Slightly better. Husky. Oh my god. Can I play Killed by Bacon instead? Killed by Bacon's playing another game. Sure. I need another warm-up game. Sorry, Husky. I'm not ready for you yet. I'm playing like very, very slow and need more warm up. Two draws. What do you want me to play? E4, D4, C4, Knight F3, Knight C3, G3. Any preference? All right. I've been playing the King's Gambit. We had a really interesting game in the Flock Beer the other day. Exactly same line. What was it, you? No. It was some other guy who played in the tournament on Tuesday. No, it wasn't you. It was the guy. It was a 2200. He played like an absolute crazy. Yeah, we've heard of AIM chess. AIM chess, I think they approached me at one point about using their software. But what is that? What is that? That is a free pawn. I know it's kind of cowardly to play queen takes pawn, but here I think it's appropriate. You could have played knight c6, but I have bishop b5, I guess. Yeah. This is very good for white. Well, besides the fact that I'm up a pawn, I mean... We're up a clear pawn for nothing. I like that kind of King's Gambit. Yeah, we heard of AIM chess. I think, what did they offer me? Some deal? Maybe not. I'm thinking of forward chess. What was AIM chess? I don't remember if they approached me or not, but I almost never accept anyone's offers about anything. Well, I know some streamers had like AIM chess on their stream, ads for AIM chess on their stream. Definitely heard of it. I don't know how good it is. Yeah, castles is a good move. Tricked me into that a little bit. Kind of regret playing knight b5 now. Well, anything to get away from chess base, you know. I know like Ivanchuk is streaming with his chess base. I hate chess base, man. That's a problem. They have a monopoly on like real chess software. We got to get rid of chess base. I mean, slowly they'll get rid of themselves, but there's just no competition. There's got to be an alternative to using chess base. Yeah, they're thieves. They steal shit. They advertise stuff they stole. But beyond that, they make you like buy chess base 6 times. I was like a recurring customer. It's that old guy, what's his name? I mean, the problem with chess base is it's an old company and probably they never reinvest any money in it and it's kind of dying, but it just keeps going. It's like a zombie company. But the problem is there's no competition. Tempted to play knight d6 check and sack the pawn back. Why should I do that? Well, there is a reason behind it. Is it valid? This is probably best. Oh my god. Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta slow down and try to play real chess. You're going like Arsenal fan. Black's down a pawn for nothing. You had a chance to play bishop takes a3 there. Maybe create some imbalance. Wow. Chess pad 2? What's that? I didn't know about chess pad. Chess pad. Petco. Where the pets go. Let's create a company called Chessco. So there's this really sketchy guy from Brazil who was working for ChessBase, who was responsible for some of their fake advertising. But I already hated ChessBase. You know when you when you have an online profile and you email a company about resetting your password and then they don't respond for 6 months? Probably not a company you want to do business with. Frederick Friedel, that's it. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of lecturing people on the fact that they play too fast and they don't listen. It's like, I'm gonna get a brick wall and put it here next to my computer and start banging my head on it, you know. Why not just bang my head on a brick wall? I don't understand. Why do I continue to even answer or respond to questions from people? Easier to just bang your head on a brick wall. You're really thinking about getting into chess algorithms. You work as a data scientist, right? You're keeping an eye open for it. Uh-huh. Yeah, Husky, maybe. Maybe. You'd be good. No, we have another bullet addict here. He's playing great once he has a lost position. Okay, feature rich chess game viewer and editor. Create and manage chess database. Create richly annotated games diagrams. These are open source Blobix. Or is it a private? Killing me, dude. How is this guy so good at defending from a pawn down position using no time? Dude, it's just really weird. You play really weird, man. I don't understand what your deal is. It's not open source, but no ads. Well, ChessBase doesn't have ads. You just... Well, I mean, ChessBase has, online crap that's free. But I hate them. What did I do? Like buy chess base like 4 times in my life, and you can't like upgrade your program. I must have paid for chess base 4 times in the course of my life. How sad is that? Dude, sure. I don't know, man. Do you have a Smurf account that you played against me with a different account or something? It's like, what is your deal? It's just like, damn. Wow, almost all blitz, no rapid. I mean, no bullet. You were made to play bullet chess. Jesus, dude. Losing my mind. Shit is unbelievable. You're playing like God since you like lost a pawn for nothing in the opening. It's like 2 different people. There's the guy who lost the pawn in the opening, and then there's the God that's playing the latter part of the game. What's up with that? Not God. Man, this is tough. I don't know if I can win or not. He locked his pawns in the wrong color on the queen side, but I'm not sure if I can make progress. Jesus Christ. Source Forge. I don't know, I'm just tired of lecturing people on not using their time. Bullet chess is like poisoned everyone. You low-key really wish chess engines didn't exist. Well, chess was certainly more interesting before they did. I don't know, is like a standalone Radio Shack computer considered a chess engine? What do you think? Would we consider that a chess engine? Oh my god. Oh my god. Could he have played bishop takes f3 there? This is a really weird game, bro. Oh. Dude, Chucky, the FBI can arrest you for that. I know you're like all anti-government and stuff like that, but let's not openly like call for cracked versions of chess base on my stream. Alright. We don't talk about that. I know this one Hungarian guy who like steals everything. It's kind of like shameful. He actually like steals shit and like sells it. He sells like cracked versions of stuff. What kind of a loser would do that? Loser who's desperate for money? I don't know, he played like a genius in a lot of parts of the game, and then he did like crazy random stuff. It's really bizarre. Black's play. You know what I mean? Stages of this game, he played like a genius. Others, he played like he was like 1100. It's very inconsistent. It seems like to me. I just don't really understand. Can ChessBase jail me? What do you mean? I'm saying that people shouldn't use cracked software. jail me. What am I, like Alec Baldwin or something? Did I shoot somebody? Alright. Yeah, this is an extremely strange game by Black, to be perfectly honest. It was like you played, like you gambited a pawn, then you played like a genius for 60 moves, and then you started like almost drawing a lost position. But the defining thing is like Black just plays too fast. What if he actually took his time? What about this position? I honestly thought you should play bishop takes a3 and take your chances. But I guess it's still bad. It's still bad, you're just lost, objectively. But you almost came back. I'm underestimating my positions a lot. Position where I feel like I'm better by +1, the engine says I'm better by 2.5. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Best defensive move. Best defensive move. Best... What is that? Engine? G5's engine as well? That's 3 engine moves in a row. Another one. Another one. Another one. No, you didn't. I'm trading a bishop. Am I even winning this position? Up a pawn in a minor piece ending. I don't even know if I'm winning here. It's crazy. I was like totally winning, totally winning, totally winning. And he got it down to draw. And I played HG and you missed bishop takes f3. Crazy. But even if I don't play, h4, how do I win this position? Please sub to Sladgie. And don't forget to buy ChessBase to support Frederick Friedel's summer home or his Winnebago or whatever. Don't forget to watch all the chess.com streams and create loads of bots for them too. I was wondering the other day, like, where does the profit from chess.com go? Where does it go? Who, besides like Danny Wrench, there's some weird Mormon millionaires somewhere who like just collecting hordes of cash from chess.com. That's what I want to know. Who are the weird Mormon millionaires behind chess.com? I could be like the Alex Jones of chess and create like weird podcasts about chess conspiracy theories. And I get sued by chess.com. Alright, Husky, I'm ready for my beating now. If I get a job there, I might be able to tell you. I had a friend who was working there. Haven't heard from him in a while. He was leaking information, Husky. They take you to Mormon camp and they torture you. I'll just tell you right now. They take your ass to Utah and they make you go to like Sunday school with the rest of the people from chess.com. No, they take you to Mormon, Utah. Then you go on like little outings with your Mormon friends. And you have to marry like who Danny Wrench tells you to. And they have like inbreeding and stuff. Chess.com is all about inbreeding. And no, this guy, I knew this guy. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while. It's very suspicious. But he said like they really have like these like getaways or something. You have to go on this like group poop with the chess.com people. Like, I get it that like some of these people that run the site are like making good money, but where does most of it go? Who's the owner of that? It's like some weird weird cultist or something that has nothing to do with chess. Probably the most disturbing part of it would be like the actual owner of chess.com probably has nothing to do with chess. They didn't even know how to play chess or something. It's kind of sad. What's up here, man? What is this? Don't trade your light square bishop when you have dark square pawns. He's letting me equalize. Chessology says the boards are flat. You're funny, Blavix. Yeah, it's like Scientology for chess. Tom Cruise is a member of chess.com. Did you know that? I always hated Tom Cruise. Now I know why. I bet like Nicolas Cage is a Scientologist. All the actors I hate. I feel like we had this once. I hate playing e6. Do I have to defend that pawn? Can I just like play for the initiative and sacrifice it? What are you gonna do? Rook takes e7? Okay, castles, rook e7, rook e8. What if I sack a pawn for the initiative? Computer would never agree to that. Dude, Google Chrome is pissing me off. They're sending me little notifications in the corner of the computer lately. It started like yesterday. I get Google Chrome says that Mike Klein from chess.com, blah, 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 blah. Like, what the fuck, bro? Holy shit. I'm getting like disinformation from Google Chrome because of chess.com. Are you serious? How do I disable that? I don't even want Google Chrome, but lichess made me use it. And all I get as a result of it is like ads from chess.com in the corner of my freaking stream. Chess.com Reddit posts and shit. What's up, XL Poker? Sooner or later, chess.com will buy lichess. Well, not if Debald is like alive. If he gets kidnapped by Colombian, like, I don't know, drug runners, yes, probably. But I mean, you know, it's like even if they did buy lichess, another you know, site would rise up in its stead. Why don't you use unblock origin? I'll check it out. Because I'm a noob, man. I'm a good chess player, but I'm a computer noob. That's why. Because Thibault is a computer guru, and I'm a chess guru. And some of you are both. I'm like a grandpa. I get it. I'll check it out. Well, this just started. Yeah, I hate chess.com. All the people there make me grossed out. Like Danny Wrench, Mike Klein. Who are these people, you know? They're not even cool. Just this random gang of friends who sort of created this atmosphere. And now they're there forever, you know. Totally random. I didn't like it from the beginning. Acerbate. Stop playing so solidly. You know, Husky at least isn't like bulleting moves, and he's actually faster than most of you guys. And he's not bulleting his moves, he's actually thinking, which is cool. And I actually have time to think a little bit, which makes me feel good. Like I'm actually, it almost feels like I'm actually playing chess. Do you know that tomorrow I'm actually going to play chess in a real game for the first time in like 2 months? Against the GM with black, of course. My 4th game in a row against Grandmaster with black. What a surprise. And I think I'm going to play an E4 player. 3 games in a row against Grandmasters that I expected to play E4 that I end up playing a Grandmaster who plays D4. Gregorian will probably play like B4 tomorrow. If I play him at all. That'll be the first thing. Like, suddenly, Karen Gregorian won't be my opponent tomorrow. That's the first thing. And then even if he is, he'll probably play like B4 on the first move. There's no sense preparing when I have like 4 different opponents I could possibly play, and I always guess wrong. But I'm not freaking playing the Accelerated Queen's Indian anymore, Blavix. Every single game I play the Accelerated Queen's Indian, I get a decent position and I lose. You think that's conspiracy theory? This is kind of weird, isn't it? Every time I play the black side of the Accelerated Queen's Indian, I get a good position and lose. You think that's conspiracy theory? Coincidence? You think it's just a coincidence that I always get a good position and lose? Like, normally you would get a bad position and lose. But every single time I get a good position and lose. I think that's pretty weird, don't you guys? Last time I played, to be fair, last time I didn't play it. Last time I played the Nimzo. And the same thing happened. No, I wasn't winning, but I had okay positions in all 3 games against these guys. The common denominator is that I always lose somehow. I'm going to start pulling my hair out if he plays any more solid. Is Ben Affleck a member of Chess.com too? All those creepy Hollywood guys are like Mormons. You know any Mormons, Acerbate, in Vegas? I bet they have a strong contingency. You're close to Utah. They probably go there and like protest casinos or something. Casinos are evil. Come join us in having 6 wives. Yeah, last time, I don't know. The point is I always play something like stupidly aggressive when I should just play boring chess like Magnus or Nepomniachtchi. The secret to being a successful chess player is playing boring shit, basically. And doing it fast. No, Shaki, I know. I'm not joking about the Utah thing. It's true. It's not conspiracy theory. It's actually true. I didn't make this up. Dude, I'm telling you, the guy that one of my students worked for Chess.com. And he mysteriously disappeared. Dun dun dun. Because, you know, he wouldn't marry who they wanted him to marry. I'm just kidding. I'm just making shit up. Yeah, I made that up. But he has disappeared after leaking important info. Wow, you also know someone you can't reach anymore. Because they became part of a sex cult. Obviously, Chess.com is just one big sex cult led by Danny Wrench. Just kidding, guys. Disclaimer. I'm not sure if Chess.com is a sex cult. I'm just speculating. This is pure speculation. No, I'm just kidding. If it was a sex cult, it would be cool. Wow, I just got a message. Chess. Reddit.com. FL Vitelli, chess.com account, first changed to GG Why Not, and now deleted entirely. See, that's what I'm talking about. What the fuck is that? Why did that just come on my screen? I want to know. And I shouldn't have to have some blocker software for that not to happen, you know what I mean? I was on Google earlier, like, trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I went to the Google Chrome control panel and I, like, was looking for settings to try to stop that from happening, but I couldn't find any. Can I resign yet? Disappointing if I can't resign yet. It's funny, I mentioned chess.com and immediately I get more Google messages about it. So they're listening to everything I do. Probably chess.com uses like Pegasus spyware. Did you guys hear like the biggest user of Pegasus spyware? The Mexican government. I thought it was like Hungary. But it turns out that Mexico is the one that's used it the most. I mean, seriously, what about the judicial reforms in Israel? Man, you missed Queen B2. It's pretty strong pressure. I mean, seriously, like, I gotta watch out here. Maybe your move is better? Jeez. Judicial reforms in Israel. Why am I talking about that? Because Israeli company developed Pegasus spyware. And a lot of entrepreneurs in Israel are complaining now, you know, they're going to like destroy the tech industry in Israel with this Netanyahu and his crazy like trying to take over and make Israel an autocracy like Hungary or something. They're going to destroy the whole tech industry. They'll destroy their own, you know, their own spyware monopoly. Anyway, Husky missed Queen B2. That looked like a dangerous move. Because there you also had Knight D6 on the menu. Now he could still do Knight D6, but not right away. And I can take on C1. Do I get mated? Well, I don't have a choice. Rook C1, Queen F7, check. He's dropping a rook. Whew. That's a close call. Does this win anyway? Jesus Christ. What the heck? Are you serious? He's just brutal, man. He's brutally strong. Sorry for ranting about crazy stuff. I know I sound like I'm insane, but I'm not. We just need to fill in the gaps with something interesting to talk about. Learning chess. Wow, long time no see. Excel Poker, Schumacher. Did you hear about the Schumacher scandal? Speaking of the news, there's a new scandal because of someone made an AI video of Schumacher. And his family's suing. I don't know, whatever company related to it, maybe ChatGPT or something. So that's going to be interesting. Someone created artificial intelligence video of Michael Schumacher, purporting to be like Michael Schumacher. Right. Purportedly. Purporting live. Draw. Give me a draw. What? Okay, bro. Don't take the pawn. Now I feel comfortable. This is a little more comfortable now. No draw. Our night's fun. Don't know. He offers a draw now. Come on. That's very generous. I wish you were like my Secret Santa, dude. Seriously. If you want a Secret Santa, he's your man. Damn, there's a freaking moth in here. What is that? Get that moth out of here. Oh, King G7. Is my knight trapped? Maybe it's trapped. I don't like that. We're just having fun now, and he offers me a draw. It's unbelievable. Wow. Believe it. Just when we started to have fun. Check. I see. I have F4 check, right? Yeah, but it's kind of committal. Now I'm so relaxed, though. Losing is not very likely. We can just relax and start having some fun. Now eventually we're going to have to push one of these pawns, huh? That's the problem. Oh well. Don't be alarmed. Nothing bad can possibly happen. "77 moves of pure fun." I made a mistake there. Mean there's no way to win? Are you kidding me? $85 moves. I don't know. It's a draw. But I felt like I was making progress. I got those pawns pretty far down on you. The computer says it's like always a draw. 2. Husky had 2 center pawn loss with 100% accuracy. That's normal. Guys, we've got more time. We still have time left. I just want to see what this comes to. I'll stop bashing on CheeseCom. How many bots they have fired up today? But there are 4 different like chess streams. That's funny, Arsenal. Dude, I lost a tournament game a couple years ago because of the freaking boss, man. It happened to me. I took the wrong bus. I ended up at the wrong place, and I had to walk like 45 minutes, well, run practically, to the freaking site. Did you miss Queen V2? No? He was winning here? Oh. So the engine just thinks you're winning, technically. Up the exchange for a pawn. Yeah, maybe. There was nothing in the opening. The rook c6 was weird. I don't know. I wanted to double my rooks, but I mean, this is just getting. What am I doing? Like rook c6. It's a little weird. Wow. It was a long game, so the average center pawn loss went down. I saw on the stupid, don't ever look at the chat in the World Championship, like, coverage or whatever, but this one guy was like, this is the most inaccurate World Championship that's ever been played and crap like that. Actually, there have been a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, I think that's bullshit, you know. But the game should be better quality. It's the time control that sucks. Alright. Learning chess. Although I do have conspiracy theories for betting on the matches, by the way. Like, who's to say, like, these guys don't place or have friends betting on the games or something? You know. Decisive results would, you know, probably generate more betting income. Alright. Well, we got subscribers. Learning Chess is on a subscriber. Oh, how did Schumacher? Yeah, you got ahead of Excel Poker. Alright. Yeah, good game, Husky, as always. What do you want? D4 or E4? It's just too easy to fix one player. It's like, you know, match fixing in tennis or something. I mean, football is tricky because you've got a lot of players on the pitch. You can buy the refs or whatever, but it's still not easy to fix a match. team sports are not that easy to fix. But if, the Chinese government says Ding should throw a game, or Putin wants, I'm not involving, politicians necessarily, but just to say, like, these guys could, who's to say they're not fixing games or something? Nobody would be able to know. There'd be no way to detect it unless there was a whistleblower. But I mean, I guess, what do we got? Mainline Capablanca variation. Alright, let's do it. I never played that. Uh-oh. I was joking yesterday, if you automatically win if you play the Joko and the London in the same game. If I can construct like Bishop F4, I win automatically. It's a new kind of chess. Position wasn't right. No. Yeah, right, no. I mean, d takes c is a mistake. But it's probably not that bad. No, Kappa's line is pawn takes pawn. No. No, it is pawn takes pawn. But he's supposed to play knight d5, not knight h5. Knight d5, trading pieces. That's Capablanca's string maneuver. I don't know, man. Like, Schumacher, I don't think he, like, does openings for black, only for white. It's weird. His openings for white are way better than his openings for black. Or not necessarily better, but like, better prepared. I'm the opposite. I'm better prepared for black than I am for white. Schumacher only studies openings with white. Well, I mean, again, not a player who really ideally should be playing the Queen's Gambit declined, given his like of tactical play. Schumacher needs like a real coach. It doesn't give him enough chance to play actively, but he's like lazy and doesn't study openings. So what do you want him to do? If he plays the Benoni, he's going to get like smoked theoretically. If he plays something sharp, he'll get smoked theoretically. So he just sort of hunkers down in the Queen's Gambit and tries to open it up later. But it's not really like an optimal way, to play for a win with black. It's like Hikaru playing the Queen's Gambit decline. I always lament about that. I'll never understand that, He's an aggressive player playing the Caro-Kann and the Queen's Gambit decline with black. Like, what? One maybe, but not both, and not all the time. I know, like, Husky and Excel Poker like the Caro-Kann too. But honestly, it shouldn't be, like, your only opening. Lots of people play the Caro-Kann. There are more aggressive ways of playing the Queen's Gambit decline too. I mean, particularly the orthodox defense is super dry. Super dry. I normally hate doing this, but given that my rook is on d1 and it's an open file and we might have sacks and he doesn't have a good place to put his queen, sacks Fifth Avenue. Oh, that doesn't look right. Yeah, I mean, if you're like a tactically oriented player, I don't think this position would appeal or should appeal to you. You feel like I improved, but the ratings went down. Well, there's massive deflation in over the board chess, but I don't play much rated games on lichess, so I'm not sure. Blavic's got to go. Thank you for your support, sire. Sir Blavix. Wow, this is a funny position. You have a move there? Would you like to share with the class your next move? Oh yeah. Kangaroo. You guys remember Kangaroo? Did anyone else play that? Kangaroo. It was like a flash game. With like, it was like Hangman flash game. Sucks that they ended Flash. I guess it was too vulnerable to stuff. Adobe Hacienda. I mean, this is a good sacrifice by black. He's sacrificing his pawn to get open diagonal. It's actually not that bad though. I mean, seriously, when you lose your isolated pawn, yeah, rook d5, a little unnecessary. When you lose your isolated pawn, I think the important thing is to just continue to defend actively, you know. But I think he's pretty shaken psychologically because of Slaggie's insane tactical genius. Threatening bishop takes d5. Birds are amazing. I mean, they've been chirping since 4 a.m. this morning. They must be like every year there's like new baby birds on my roof. And they're just, you think it would be relaxing, but I find it annoying. But you know what I realized? When we're in a bad mood, like things bother us more. It's really you. It's on you, you know. If it annoys you that people are talking, it's because you're in a fucking bad mood and you need to like look into yourself. At one point, I just stopped like shushing people at the board because I realized it's just me. You know, you need to learn how to concentrate. Stop making excuses. Blaming the fact that you can't concentrate on external excuses. I'm more mellow. Damn, dude, I don't like when we talk about the stream in the last couple of years. Jesus Christ. I don't like when we talk about it in that kind of context. Arsenal fan. That's just my... Damn, I've been here 6 years? How long have I been here? Jesus Christ, I don't want to think about it anymore. I've been streaming for like 12 years now. It seems like it. Alright, we're gonna try something crazy. I ended up spending like 2 minutes thinking about the first thing that crossed my mind. I mean, playing the first move that crossed my mind. I just have brain fog. I'm still sick. I'm old. I can't believe I'm going to play a tournament game tomorrow, but at least it's in the afternoon. That's the good. The good news is that my match is in the afternoon, not the morning. And then Sunday's game is in the morning, which works better with the simul anyway. Sunday I'm playing the brother of the cheater. Probably, but you never know. You know, I mean, who's to say someone isn't sick? You can never count on who you're going to play in these team matches, because in any given day, like, a particular player could be sick. Maybe they had to go somewhere. You can never count on who you're going to play. I usually am wrong. I've been wrong almost every single time when I tried to prepare. You think like playing second board, you could freaking guess who you're going to play, but the only good board is first board. I got robbed. I should have been first board too. I should have complained about that shit. But they like made the board order before I really gave any input. If you play first board, there's a better chance of knowing who the hell you're going to play every round. When I played first board in the second division, I had a much better chance. But I think I'm going to play Gregorian, most likely Gregorian tomorrow with black. I'm going to have to prepare a little bit. Dude, what the heck? G6? That's a crazy move. Long think, wrong think. You just like dropped a piece? No. Yes. No. Yes, no. No. Maybe not. Definitely. What do we got for challenges? Oh, LVN. LVN, are you a subscriber? No. Disappointing. Okay, so he has rook takes d5. Right. But what else do you want me to play? Queen takes d5? A mere pawn up in a rook ending? Is that enough? Rook d5, queen b2. Queen f7 check, king h6. And then, how do I deal with the back rank mate? Alright. I think we got something here. Deep calculations with Master Sladgie. It's still not over. It's not over till it's over. I can still blunder back rank mate. Back rank mate, back rank mate, back rank mate, back rank mate. Don't forget about back rank mate. Don't forget. Check, check, check. Check 1, check 2, check 3. B1 check. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're effing kidding me. Jesus, he's got rook f8. Oh shit. I'm freezing like deer in headlights. Takes, check, queen g7. This has to be winning. But he has a defense. Why did he play that? Your only move was like rook f8, right? No, I don't see why it was lights out, LBN. I didn't see a forced mate with check. That is a forced checkmate. He could sack his queen with queen g7, among other things. But he could have played rook f8, you know, threatening against f2. Maybe it doesn't matter, though. I just realized. Okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, I still play queen h6. On a queen f2 check, I just play king h2, and he doesn't have any more checks. Nope. I hung my c7 there. I have to be careful where I go on rook f8. Rook f8. Rook takes. It's still the same shit. Queen h6. I could always play like rook f7 or something. White's definitely winning, but let's see the engine quickly. Yeah, h3 or h4. The engine likes h3 better. He has to play rook f8, queen f2 check. But there's something I'm not getting here. Oh yeah, there's no... I know, I'm hallucinating. His queen can play queen takes f2 check and queen takes c7. Yeah, it's just lost. Perfect game by Sladgie. Lucky 13. Unbelievable. Dude, you're supposed to play knight d5. You know that, right? Aliakin Capablanca, the oldest variation. My Fidelity 2100 standalone chess computer used to play this for black when I was 1300. I knew this variation 40 years ago almost. Alright, anyway. Onward and upward. Hey, it's Miro. We've got a subscriber in the house. I'm streaming, I guess I'll stream another 20-25 minutes. Eddie Barber. Eddie Barker. I don't understand. Who's... Yeah, we're doing subs first. Oh, yeah, normally I don't. I forgot. On Fridays, but whatever. It's cool. I just don't even know where I am anymore, man. Just... I forgot we don't normally take subscribers. It just dawned on me now. What do you want to play? What do you want me to play? The Latvian? Scandinavian? Do you want to do for Acerbate? Halfway to Meatball Ron's house. Dude, the fucking... I didn't know that he was in, you know, force feeding prisoners in Guantanamo Bay. He's come a long way since that. Where are you, like, South Carolina? North Carolina? Mr. Coffee's probably in the Carolinas by now. Said halfway. Myrtle Beach. Charlotte. Alright. Yeah, I guess you're not going by the easternmost route. Bishop d2. Dropping a pawn. Dude, that's crazy, bro. Caught him napping? He was having a nap. A theoretical nap. Hey, it's Miro with d5. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People have blundered this in Blitz against me. Miro doesn't bother studying the O in defense. That's like the #1 reason to play it, right, Acerbate? Oh, shit. I'm such a coward for doing this. The Cowardly Lion. Coward Hour. Not really what I wanted to do, but we'll try to make it work. Is that a good idea? Sure. Everything's cool. We got 97, we're compact. Up a pawn. Jesus, man. That was a hell of a game. Oh, you're analyzing Arsenal fans' game. Sure. Just stage a sideshow and upstage me. Nice job, Arsenal. My games aren't interesting enough. You've gotta like be the star of the stream. Alright. Are you still waiting for the bus? It was not an intentional gambit. Tractors. Bela Langul used to call rooks tractor. It's pretty funny, man. They do kind of look like tractors. They move like tractors, too. Rip Bela. Tractor. Or they're... Mr. Coffee and I call them bowling balls. Oh, dude, you found Rook A, E1? You don't say. He sees everything. Here comes the sacrifice. Watch out! I'm gonna cover my eyes. Please, don't hurt me. Okay. Don't hurt me. I can't look. Is he gonna sacrifice something? God, that Sladgie is funny, huh? Recirculating. Yeah. The computer would easily crush you here, but I'm just not accurate. Okay, bishop e4, bishop f6, knight f6. Bishop e4. Yeah, he's got knight d4, man. That's pretty nasty. Which reminds me of an idea I once had. Hey, let's control the d4 square. Right, right. Yeah, that was why I was covering my eyes. He's capable of anything. The real question, was an intentional pawn sack in the opening? Come on. He just dropped it. He's dropped the central pawn and it's totally taken in stride. Oh yeah, happens every day. I just dropped my central pawn, no problem. Uh-oh, b4. Now that's a structural decision. Uh-oh. Wow. Man, knight d5 wouldn't go too well. Really need to get my king out of here. Dude, what you want? I'm gonna take back with the pawn. Screw that. You can't hurt me. Bishop e4. Here we go again. We'll drop something. What if I take? Call your bluff. Take knight c5, knight d4. Yeah, I have endless problems with it. The c6 square. This is huge. You know, if that knight gets in there, I'm never gonna get it out of there. Man, what about the c file? Actually, oh, I have threats. Interesting. Rook c8. Yeah, but I mean, I can't take with the rook. And we start having those problems again. I'm going to try to run away and hide. Even when he drops the pawn for nothing in the opening, he has the initiative. So what do? If BC, BC, you just keep it simple. BC, King F8. Triple exclaimer. There is BC, Rook C8. It's kind of a neat idea. Then I can pin him down the C file. He'll play bishop b4 anyway. Then I could take, possibly with a knight, but still I'll have problems with c6. There's always going to be some problem with the knight coming to c6. If it gets in there, supported by the bishop, I'm going to have problems. cb4 I think lost by force because of bishop takes before knight c5, knight e5. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Very well. What are you going to do? f4? f4 me to death? The vampire attack? Damn, dude, you're annoying. You know that? You're really, really annoying. How can he be so annoying? Seriously. It's unbelievable. How do you get play in this kind of position? Really? Bishop there? Holy shit. It's unbelievable. I'm like in Zugzwang? Are you serious? I have to sack the exchange. Never say have to. Damn. Now I have to move my rook again? You gotta be kidding me. Thanks to Blobix Move 11 Bill for the gift subs this week. What do we got today? I love Pizziu. Mega Chess Dragon. Sorry, Mega Chess Dragon. Charles the Tiffany. Thanks for following. Why do I have no viewers? Why do we have... Oh, because of the World Championship. Oh, the World Championship. I should just put in, like, caps. We're leaving soon anyway. Yeah, I have no viewers because of the World Championship. Just.com has 30 streams collecting money for Utah Mormon millionaires. It's cool. I have to struggle to make a living so that some fucking millionaire Mormon in Utah can be richer. That's all. That's fine. That's great. That's cool. Knight F3. Recirculating. You know, like, chess.com is a Mormon website, right? You're aware of that. That messy hairstyle? Dude, the water in my building is broken. I couldn't take a shower this morning. Don't give me a hard time. Somebody's probably like one of the construction workers in some apartment that's being renovated must have broke the freaking pipe, and now the whole building doesn't have water. Can you please leave me the goddamn alone? He won't stop harassing me. It's so sick, dude. Just move after move. It like never ends. White's initiative. It's crazy. No. Oh, God. Dude, the crazy hairstyle. Dude, he hasn't left his mom and dad's like compound in like the last 3 years. I'm missing something here. Jim, thank you. He hasn't left the compound. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, times are different, but honestly, I maybe am an exception. Only on rare occasions did I ever live at home. When I was like, I had to like travel to Europe, and I gave up my apartment. I lived with my mom for like a couple months. But honestly, I never moved back home like full time. But I know that it's a big trend everywhere. It's not just Esserman. I mean, there's not enough housing. It's too expensive. It's totally normal to be like 30 and have a picture of a tiger on the wall and live in your mom's guest room. What a piece of work, man. He played F3. Well, my only skill is defense, man, so what do you expect? I rarely get to exhibit it, but people like Miro bring out the best in me. He's very talented, this Miro guy. You think he's like 40. Yeah, dude, I mean, time just stands still for me. I remember when Esterman was like a punk teenager visiting Harvard with his parents. I told you the story. He was obnoxious the first time I saw him. I felt ill. When he was a snot-nosed, like, 17-year-old kid visiting Harvard, he came to the cafe where we would play chess and started like challenging people to play and shit. I was like, ugh. I literally hated Esterman. Not hated him, but you know, I just didn't like his vibe, like, well, let's say 25 years ago. Whatever the hell it was. Just when he was 17 years old, I found him to be, I was like, ugh, kind of. But I mean, there are worse people in the world for sure. And he did become like a decent player, which I, you know, often haven't expected certain people would do. He didn't seem like an immense talent, but he works really hard. You got to give him credit for that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're all kind of stupid when we're 17. That's true. I'll give you credit for that partial answer. Here comes 94. Finally, after 300 moves, he gets to play it. No, still doesn't do it. Unbelievable. Now he's going to do it. Go for the final blow. One last cheapo. No. He's really desperate now. He's losing it. Got any more grenades? I want to see like Hayesmere versus Arsenal death match. They're just like tossing grenades at each other. 30 games and no draws. Oh man, that's a lot of pawns. Count Pawnula. When it goes, yeah, he really went south here. You play too passively to survive. What would you call this, man? Active? I just like try to stay alive. Yeah. Man. He just throws everything at you. It's like a constant bombardment. It's like living in Bakhmut or whatever. We had 300 bombs drop last night. He's a bomb thrower. Jesus Christ, dude. The Owen defense for Acerbate. See, the more I played, I got an inaccuracy. Wait for it. 10 cent upon loss, 1 inaccuracy, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Let me guess. My first move is my 1 inaccuracy. B6 is my inaccuracy, right? Yep. Oh my god. Sladgie's computer. Alright. I knew I made a mistake in that game. But he battled, and look at this. At one point, he has full comp for the pawn. He battled back to full comp after dropping. I mean, he deserves credit. He battled back to full comp for the pawn after just hanging a central pawn in the opening. I'm not even better here. Is 1b3 inaccuracy too? Guys, last game I gotta go. Laverne. What do you play against d4, e5? b3 is not an accuracy, but b6 is. It's weird. I know the birds is definitely an accuracy. King's Gambit is definitely an accuracy. Elephant. Alright. I don't know if LVN is the right player to do this against, but I think he likes crazy shit, but I'm not sure. That was an attempt at elephant, an elephant sound. Maybe LVN is secretly Uber driver. Or so there's like 3 moves. It's like, what kind of elephant are you? Are you an Indian elephant? An African elephant? 3-legged elephant? Dude, you're so disgusting for playing d4 there. I'm forced to play the Petrov. Well, that's one problem with this elephant. The 3-legged elephant. He can force you to play the frickin' Petrov. You'll read about the Owens defense before next game. Get ready. Read about it. It's very deep. It's one of Black's worst openings. Black has no space. Are you telling me you didn't sacrifice the central pawn on purpose? Surprising. Bishop e2. That's a new one. Okay. Well, normally white plays what? Bishop d3, knight c3, or like knight d2. So bishop e2 is kind of weird. There's lots of good ways to play against the Owen defense, I guess. The Reverend John Owen. Reverend John. Founder of chess.com. No. Alright. What the heck? What would Frank Marshall do? Just more and more Uber driver like. You're getting more and more Uber driver like every day. I think I smell toast. No, that was Miro. Don't want to play crazy here. What would Marshall do? I had a roommate named Marshall. Oh, we don't talk anymore. Sladgie is a bad friend. But we can't judge the others for things we did. And drunkenness. Judge not, or ye be judged. Knight f6 feels wrong, but why? What else am I going to do? Judge not others, lest thou be judged, right? Is that the lazy repertoire book? Gawain Jones? There's a section talking a bit in the Gawain Jones opening book. I have, but nobody plays it, so I haven't read it yet. You need a training match with Asterbait. Asterbait gave it up. It's hard to play in the Owen defense, man. I mean, I could sack a pawn here. But, it's just no space. You have to be, like, 1 inaccuracy and you're screwed for black. That's a tall order. That's the only way I won. Like, I made no inaccuracies the whole game. If you play the Owen defense and you make an accuracy, you're dead. You know, it's like one mistake and you're just, That's not a good opening, you know. I want to play an opening where I can afford to make a mistake or two and not be completely dead. If you play the Aliakin, the Owen, if you make one inaccuracy, it's like... If you play, like, mainstream stuff, you might be able to afford to make, like, one mistake or two inaccuracies and still not be dead. That's better, I guess, right? Place to put... A place for mom. Place to put the queen, please. Alright, I'm going to pretend I'm playing the EF Karo Khan. Think solid. Think EF Karo Khan. Knight b6. Knight b6. Bishop d1. We're slow. I go other way. Nah, Gawain Jones is pretty cool, man. I don't know him personally, but I like his approach to the openings. Practical and interesting. He's got the British heritage to defend. The rich heritage of British opening theoreticians. There have been a lot of good British, opening book authors. Nunn, Joe Gallagher, Sadler. There's a lot of good guys. The fact that they speak English helps, I've noticed. Right? They've mastered the English language over there. It helps them to better... This is weak, huh? Bishop d7. Weak. Yeah, I don't know, man. LVN is scary, dude. They're rated 2270. I'm surprised I have as good a score against them as I do. Laverne. No, I always wondered what LVN stands for. Penny Marshall. Laverne and Shirley. A game of chess is like putting in golf. Maybe. Golf, guns, and Bibles. That's my YouTube channel. Draw. Red-blooded Republican. What was it about endgames I saw recently? But I mean, there's no place for endgames anymore, Arsenal. Endgames are like, canceled. Because we have to make chess more exciting for noobs watching the Pomniachi, Carlsen, and Ding. And games have been canceled. It's impossible to play good endgames anymore because there's like no second time control. Or how do you play a good endgame with like 5 seconds per move or 30 seconds per move? Endgames require time. They require just as much time and thought as the rest of the game. I think it's like ridiculous that people are expected to just gurgitate like moves real quick in the end game. Gurgitate. I just made that up. What's... It's like regurgitate, but just gurgitate. Is that a thing? LVM, what are you doing? You're being kind of sneaky here. Can you gurgitate? Cogitate. Did you read about things being discovered? Are you implying like an Air Force noob from Airbase Cape Cod has like leaked Ding's secret prep? Some asshole. Probably Russian hackers. They probably gave up on the war in Ukraine. Well, the first rule of like opening prep is probably like you don't put it like on the internet. So you're talking about like a traitor kind of thing, like a whistleblower, like someone in his camp. Or like a publish, they literally play the games in lichess rated games over the past few months to practice lines. Well, that would be like a whistleblower, like Rockport was like a double agent or something. What does that mean, dude? I mean, it means like Rockport is a double agent. There's some kind of double agent involved. Maybe Rockport is a traitor. The Russians got to him. Dude, he lives in freaking Serbia. Do you want somebody who like lives in Serbia? Serbia is in Russia's pocket. It's like Hungary, but worse. I wouldn't have Rockport as my second playing against a Russian. His wife is Serbian. I mean, who knows? I don't like Rockport as a choice anyway, just because he's too unstable as a player. Yeah, he represents Romania because some Serbian Romanian guy, like, sponsoring him. I'm just saying, like, the amount of, like, Russian love in Serbia is really high. His wife is Serbian. I don't know that he actually lives in Romania. I don't know where he lives. I guess it's like the eastern border of Serbia. I don't know. It's not that common that you hear about like that part of Serbia Romania border. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I guess Serbia is independent, man. I mean, it's fully independent. It's just that they're always like very pro Russia historically because of the Orthodox, the Orthodox religious bond and the propaganda. But I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm half kidding. I don't know that politics plays a role. I'm just joking around. I'm not sure how big a role politics plays in the World Chess Championship. But I still don't like choosing Rapport as a. I thought Ripunj was just like joking when he said that the other day. As usual, he's like saying all kinds of crap. Uh-oh. Man, this guy's defending too well. Ripunj is always like talking all kinds of shit, and you don't know what's real and what's just like. I thought he was like making this up. Well, yeah, I mean that's connected Arsenal. It is like everyone hates America, but it's more than that. It's about Kosovo and NATO and old religious bonds. I'm not an expert, obviously, but Rapport is Hungarian. His wife is Serbian, and he now plays for Romania because of some Romanian Serbian sponsor. So it's a pretty weird situation. This is kind of complicated. I had an 82 check and I didn't play it. How are you flagging me? Ooh, what? You can do that? What's this? Oh my god, my bishop's trapped? Whoa. Damn, dude. It's a pretty good game. OVN is pretty strong. You gotta be impressed by White's like patience here. Just keeps the tension, man, like a genius. I don't know how my score is so high against him, to be honest. It's like Dr. Tension. And fast too. Sometimes helps to have a plan, right? He made a minor mistake there. It's about money, like I thought all the Russians with money like left Russia. They're all living in like Turkey now. Uh-oh. What did I do? Man, he didn't, man, devalued my pawn structure. Whoa. Right, Greek Orthodox. Yeah, I forgot. You guys have major Orthodox stuff, but it's different. You have like a different Orthodox like priest and shit, right? They follow a different Orthodox priest, not Patriarch Kirill or whatever. Yeah, Greek Orthodox is big in the States too. There's lots. I mean, everyone's Orthodox from Greece, basically. I'm gonna lose on time? Are you serious? How about my A pawn? You gotta love this position. What would Arsenal fan do? Unbelievable. You had D6. I think it was a draw. Like, if you just play D6 first. Right at the end. Yeah, you just have to play D6, damn. It's forced draw. I mean, I have to sack the exchange, I thought, and it's just a draw. But how is I going to do this? I guess it's not that easy to calculate. Can I go A1? Yeah. But I figure it's just, you know, like, the game probably should be a draw. We made a lot of mistakes. You slightly more than me. Or at least I was never really worse. No, but you shouldn't have lost. It was a nice try playing A5 to break up my queenside pawns, and now you're probably holding on. Yeah, it's all about the passed pawn. But yeah, it's a draw. What about the opening though? Three-legged elephant. Yeah, so here you played a very rare move, Bishop E2. Wow, this has only been played once. Queen F3 is a move, huh? That's weird. And they're only like correspondence games, looks like. Secret correspondence variation. Bishop E6. But knight D2 I've seen. And Bishop D3 transposes to main line. But you played this is just like not a theoretical move. But nevertheless, like, white's equal. I found the best move here, knight D7. And then I didn't know what to do. Rook E8 is okay. Where did I mess up? See, here the computer wants to play knight B6, but I was afraid of something. I didn't like Bishop D1, Bishop C2. Because I thought this is an awkward. Bishop G4 is too slow, Bishop C2. But it's not a big deal, I can just play G6. So my knight was better on B6. Like, it's a normal Petrov idea that Shirov used to use in the Bishop D6 main line. This blocks your play here. It also heads for C4. I underestimated my position. I should have played knight b6. I said I was playing the EF Caro. And then it's just equal. This is a pretty good game, really. It wasn't a bad game. White just had to defend. And he was never really losing or anything. Apparently I missed something. Did I miss? Oh, I missed knight e2 check. I could have played knight e2 check and forced you. Yeah. This looks like I just went over a Nimzovich-Rubinstein game with one of my students the other day. It was Scotch for knights, but this is pretty good. I had the bishop pair. Yeah, you shouldn't have allowed that. Anyway, it wasn't as bad a game as the stats make it look. Alright guys, I'll see you on Sunday if I'm still alive after my 2 rounds of Hungarian Team Championship. Oh, you thought you were like trapping my rook. Aha. But there's a problem. Wow, I probably wouldn't have seen it. Damn, dude. I have this. Holy shit. But check this out. Oh, this is unbelievable. King f1, bishop b5. Of course I saw that. Yeah. But I knew that I missed a chance. Because like as soon as you played like 93, I was like, oh shit, why didn't I? Why didn't I play 92? I had one chance to like penetrate. Wow, I had a knight sack. Yeah, I was thinking about this. It crossed my mind. But I'm talking too much about politics and shit. But I wasn't sure. Like he can't be sure if it works or not. Yeah, I try not to calculate when in doubt. Talk about politics. Anyway, guys, it was fun. Enjoy the World Championship or whatever it is. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.